Hey friends, how we doing this morning? Let's get some hellos out there while we're waiting for this truck to back in. But before I do, just in case somebody missed it or whatever, I wanted to say again, my oldest son, Cameron, down in Florida, he graduated college day before yesterday. Super, super, super proud of you, son. I'm elated. It's awesome. I knew you could do it, bud. Great for you. Anyways, let's say hello to Gerald Smith, Zeb Stone Street, Tom Morse, Jesse Downing, Byron Ferguson, Ryan Walsh, Tom Sheridan, Snowman 3856, Charles Howard, and then Thomas Pink Bandit 133. I'd like to know the story behind that. Perry Fenton 819, John Log Dog, Clyde Jenser, Snowmobiler 69, X Echo X 123. Uh-oh, lost my place. X Echo X 123. Stephen Grenoble, Arkansas 13, Tyler Hollett, Gabriel Gosselin, Yusuf Carlson, P.R. Purcell, Jesse Cornett, James Clark, Rancher Stu, and Redneck Beckett. Thank you all for jumping over here and subscribing. I hope you like what you see. If you want to know anything more about what's going on, or you don't understand something, don't be afraid to leave a comment and ask. If I don't get right to you with the answer, there are plenty of other loggers here on the show that will jump on and comment. I think that's awesome. I've noticed that we're getting a lot of people welcoming the new subscribers. That's super, super cool. If you are a new subscriber, let us know who you are and where you're from. Don't be afraid to jump in on somebody else's conversation. There's lots and lots of good people here. You never know, you might end up meeting a lifelong friend. Stay safe, get logs. So we was talking about the tone on the whistle, and if you look at that, right there's a set screw. And you can turn this back and then push that set screw out, and it changes the tone. You can get a lot higher pitched or lower. We're about ready to get our ears blasted off here in just a second. But that, come on, blow. Oh. Ouch, that hurt. Anyways, this right here is just a diaphragm, so you turn this off and you can clean that. If the whistle's not working very well, you clean that out, it gets water in there. But anyways, when you tighten it back up, depending on how tight or loose you leave this, is the tone on the horn. And then this set screw up here, you turn in and tighten it up, that way it doesn't rattle off. Pretty cool, your little view right here. And yes, I do have my harness on. As you can see, that carriage is way down low. To get lift, he'd have to go clear way back there, and just wasn't gonna work, so they rigged a jack tree. They're getting ready to pick it up here shortly. So as soon as they get in that jack tree and start logging, even though I got grounded and I'm not supposed to be out in the brush anymore, I'll sneak down that ridge and get some video of that jack tree. It's pretty cool. Get you guys a shot of the guy line stump there. Goes right up to the tower. Almost perfect. Ideal condition. You know, coming out, it's not steep. It's only out here about 100 feet. Almost perfect conditions. Or optimal, if there is such a thing in logging. Get a little down view on the logging operations here. Jacob's second week. He's doing pretty good. You know, there's so much to it that there's It's the terminology mostly, what we call things. It is what I feel is the hardest part about breaking in logging. Because there's so many different names about everything, or names that, people aren't used to. A rigging chain, a nub, a coupler, a screwy bell, a Hindu, a swivel, stuff like that. And you have somebody that's green, and then you tell them, hey, go grab me that nub. They're like, nub what? Because there's a nub on the end of a choker, there's a nub on the end of a guy line, there's a quick nub, so it just, terminology. But as for, hustling into unbelt chokers, he's doing real good. And like I say, you take a guy, even after a full year, he's still unexperienced. There's so much to this that you can't take it all in a year. I think this is so far the best landing we've had on this whole dang job. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, Zach. Just pull it. God. I hate it when operators don't want to do something to help somebody on the ground. It just irritates the hell out of me. It's a button or a lever. Do this, do that. If you can make it easier on a guy, make it easier on him. It just drives me nuts. Oh, I did my time out there. What's your time? Who says there's an allotted amount of time that should or shouldn't be spent on the ground before you can get in a piece of equipment? It's just ridiculous. Oh, he missed one. There's one right behind you. As Zach pulled it up the road there, so they didn't find it. There's one more, Jake! Oh, no, you got it. Never mind, sorry. I making him look bad on video, and he got it anyways. Oh yeah, the guy lines. Like I say, this is almost perfect. Actually, that one's just a little bit too high, but these stumps here would be too close. That one right there, those two, they are almost optimal. Like I say, if there's such a thing in logging. Alright, well, I better save some battery and some SD. When they get that jack up, I'm going to take my tripod down there and set it on a stump and get a couple hours of them going over that jack. It's pretty cool. Alright, be back with you.